Hello, this is Shep and Maximo behind the camera. We're here at the Sun Valley Auto Club. We have yet another 964 coming to you. This one is a 1991 964. It is a C2 manual coupe. This is a USA example built for the US market. So you can see, compared to the other 964s that we've been shown that have come in from Japan, this one has no side markers. It is the USA. So this is good for all 50 states, including California. This is finished in Grand Prix white with a gray leather interior. It's a sunroof car. And this one, we've done quite a bit of work to bring this one to where it is now. This is a phenomenal example. We're really happy and proud of it. Happy to go through that. A lot of that is going to be with the paint meter. But while we're right here, before we show you the front, this is everything that comes with the car that's in the front. We just wanted to take this out so we could see everything underneath the carpet for this video. But you do have the carpet kit, tool kit, and then your pump for your spare tire. So along with the paint and mechanical work that we'll get into, we also restored a set of Cup 1s. These are original, authentic Cup 1s. They are 7s and 8s. 7s up front, 8s in the rear. No miles on those, brand new Conti Pro Contact tires. So fresh rubber, 2025 rubber. Everything's date coded. The idea with this one is this is just plug and play. We've gone through it mechanically, cosmetically, and it's just one of those, when it shows up, when you come into the Sun Valley Auto Club, or we ship it to you, it's just turn the key and drive. So mechanically, we do a inspection, compression test. Once we know the compression's good, everything's good, we just jump in from there, oil service, and then just grab the list. The biggest one mechanically, this one didn't need a whole lot, but it just had a really slow start, kind of a labored start, and then the idle didn't really stay steady. It kind of raised and lowered its idle. So that was the biggest issue there, was the fuel regulator. But getting to that process, when we were doing the compression test, we saw the spark plugs were dirty, so those were replaced. And then the fuel regulator, you just have to get, it's on top of the engine, it's not internal, but you do have to remove quite a bit of the intake to get to that. And that was definitely what this one needed. And so now it's just flick the key, fires right up. A few goodies over here that we want to show you. We've got on top of this car. This comes with books, manuals. So we've got the original Windows sticker, and we have the option code. It's not underneath the hood, but it is here. And a little bit of service. Those are the service, few service early on. I think it goes to 32,000 miles. So I forgot to mention that it does have 92,781 miles on it. So a lot of miles put on pretty early, 32 to 99. A few other historical documents, service records. But for the most part, we're just gonna have to go with the service that we've performed to it. And just its overall condition test drive. So we're gonna do 2 different videos on this one. We're gonna do an interior test drive on part 2, so this is just part 1. While we're back here, I really want to point out those rear tail lenses. Those are crystal clear, no cracks, damage. Same with the headlights. That rear light bar is in phenomenal shape. The paint is in great shape all the way around. It does have, you've probably noticed by now, but the aftermarket exhaust. And it's a really cool bumper because that is no cutout you know, homemade job. That's 964s only have one exhaust tailpipe, and this one has two, and it is aftermarket. It does have a little bit of a meatier growl to it, but really nice rear bumper. So it looks legit, is legit. It's just not factory, but it makes it look factory. So now that we've kind of given a quick overview on the condition, the paint overall is in really good condition. And then we have painted essentially from basically the mirrors up. And why we had to do that was these things, 964s, if they are going to show rust, they're usually going to be in the cowl here. And this did have a little bit of cowl rust. It also had, strangely enough, some rust here and some Bondo was cracking there. But we'll get into the paint meter and we'll go into that. But that was a bare metal fix. And this is such a good car is why we did that. So 4.5 and under is factory. So we got factory readings, 3.8, the door 3.3, 3.6, and then we did have some Bondo, so it wasn't all original. It was a pretty small area, but it was a bare metal fix. So this 8.5, that's really good. So that went bare metal fix there, and then repaint. So you'll see these repaint levels here because 4.5, 6.8. So we just went to bare metal, patched that metal in. Same thing with the other side of the cowl. That was a metal fix. Windshield came out. And then over on this side, right about here, and I do have some photos of that, there's just a small Bondo crack, and then that was a bare metal fix as well. So 7.0, that's just repaint levels without Bondo in there. The hood itself is a little thicker because we just repainted it just to kind of match and blend, and we didn't go to bare metal on the hood. We just did a scuff and repaint. So you see the difference there, those higher levels. Nothing wrong with that hood. Those kind of readings here would certainly make you be a little bit more worrisome. So high on the hood, because that's just the way we did that project, but bare metal on the body. And then this was not touched, back to 3.7 on both doors, which is phenomenal. 3.5 roof line, rear quarter 3.9, 4.0, 6.6. So 820. So I'll show you a few other reasons why, because we can always, there's so many people doing projects with these. We sell a lot of these as, donor cars for builds, and this is just, the paint was just too good. Different areas, if you grab that. Beyond the paint meter, little visual cues like those TIG welds, which is welding on your rear hips. If you can see those dots so clear and bright like that, then you know there's no Bondo in there. There's other little indicators, like there's weld marks 1, 2, 3 right down there. It means no rear hits. And those show up. So a good look at the engine bay here. It was just a phenomenal car that it was worth keeping this one on the road versus turning it into another creation. So USA car. Do a sneak peek on the interior. We'll get into a little bit more of that. But gray interior, great driving characteristics, just the stock setup on the interior. So the front, and then we'll call this video good, and we'll come back and do more interior and driving. So you do have a carbon fiber strut on there, but factory shock towers. That's just mounted on top. Your interior frame rails are clean. No signs of any modifications or damage, accident, etc. So there's a part one of this 1991 Grand Prix White, USA designated, with the couple on wheels, new tires, beautiful body, mechanically sorted, and we'll show that off with the next video where we'll show you the functionality of the lights, turn signals, and test drive. We'll see you in the next video.